Hello there, Darkness1852, bringing you the end of an era. This was taken on May of 19th, around 10 p.m. It's the last day of 4th and 5th gen, the end of the DS era. And Kamon wanted to face me in a battle, so I accepted. This is probably my first successful team that I'm using. So I just sent out Uxie. I don't know what I want to do, but I thought Self Rock was kind of obvious, so I'm just going to Thunder Wave, paralyze it, and see what happens. And he's Life Orb. I took that, I don't care. So yeah, now I'm just going to set up Self Rocks, because that's kind of what his gimmick is. I set up rocks and be happy. I'm going to U-turn out, because I got really nothing to hurt the Swampert with, and I'm going to go into Mr. Spooks, who is my offensive tank Spiritomb. That was designed for Diamond, and this is Heart Gold, so... Anyway, I'm going to try and go for Hypnosis, which, that might be 60 or 70 accuracy. He's hosting. I think that's 70 accuracy, but yeah. I'm just going to go for Shadow Ball, and that kills the Gallade. I'm a little surprised, but hey, Gallade's dead. Here comes Aggron. I'm not sure if I want to take a Head Smash yet, or what he's predicting, so I'm just going to go back out. I'm just going to go into my physical wall to see what he wants to do. They'll switches to his elf, and that's probably the one thing this team never really had a problem holding against. His elf was always a pain in the team side, so I'm just going to go into Uxie to take whatever it wants to throw at me. Flamethrower, T-Bolt, Psychic. I just tank that. And here, I believe, I try and go for a Thunder Wave, because that Azelf will just scare me. So yeah, I paralyze Lucy that comes in, but of course natural cure, so that just doesn't mean anything. It switches, it gets healed. So I'm just gonna stall a turn, see if it's got Toxic or T-Wave. But he gets paralyzed, so that's a bummer for me. That really is a bummer for me. So yeah, I'm just literally just checking to see what status move it has, and it has Thunder Wave. So that means Bonsai is just free to come in and wreck this thing's face whenever I get the chance. So, assuming no Flamethrower, I can just do whatever I want to it. So yeah, I go into Bonsai. I take the Seismic Toss. That kind of hurts, but my baby can take it. And here, I'm going to go for Leech Seed. I'm partly predicting a switch into something else. Predicting a switch, so I'm just going to Seed. That's all there is to it. Goes into Gliscor. And since this is 4th, it doesn't have Poison Heal. So, yeah, I get some Leech Seed. I'm just draining his little Gliscor combo. And I'm assuming this thing's going to run Ice Fang, so I'm just going to attack to get some Leech Seed damage and Scout. And he does have Ice Fang, so that's a wall dodged. Or that's a bullet dodge. So yeah, I'm just going to go into Spooks to tank whatever, maybe try and set up. I take the Ice Fang. That does a bit of damage, but Leech Seed will heal me back up quite a bit. And I believe here I either go for Nasty Plot or Hypnosis. I believe I go Nasty Plot. Alright, I go Nasty Plot, so I'm +2. And he goes Thunder Wave, but I have Lumberry, so I don't care. So I'm going to try for the Sleep. And try and fire off a Hypnosis, but that misses, so that was essentially, he just gains an extra turn to lefties. So yeah, I give up on just trying to get it to sleep, so I'm just going to Nasty Plot. And I think here he decides to switch out, because he can't exactly threaten me physically, as I get a +6. Now here I'm thinking I could take a Head Smash. I don't know why I thought I could, I just thought maybe I could. And I don't. So, but yeah, Aggron would not have loved a +6 Hidden Power fighting. Anyway, I send in Flaming Poolie and Pernape, my Mixtape. I'm just going to Fire Blast it. Pray it just kills, and it does, so Pernape doing work. He sends in his elf. That thing threatens me. So I'm just going to go back in Red Charles to just tank whatever. It being a pivot's probably its best use now. I've yet to see a Rapid Spinner. I'm going to try for the paralysis again, I believe. Yeah, I'm going to try for the paralysis since Azelf is that huge of a threat. Alright, he just goes into Gliscor. I'm just going to U-turn out, and he's faster, so that's good to note. So yeah, I got a free switch. And here I'm just going to bait the Earthquake. Maybe he wants to try something different, I don't know, but I'm just going to bait the Earthquake. Because that seems to be the best thing I could do at the moment. So yeah, back into Bliss versus Ray Charles. I believe I'm just going to U-turn. I just U-turn out. And I'm faster, and that's kind of like, okay. So I guess he's going Roar. That was my thought process, but he reveals he has counter. And that kind of hurts a lot. Here. Torterra versus Blissey. I'm just going to Leech Seed. Because that does a buttload to Blissey. 226 before the Leech Seed. Seismic Tosses. And Lefties and Leech Seed. Brings me well over that. I think I gain like 25 health. Okay, maybe like 10, but still that's positive gain. And he's just losing. So I'm just going to smack whatever. I'm just going to smack it with a Wood Hammer if it wants to stay in. Okay, here I believe I am predicting the Roost. No. That's later. I'm just going to Elite Seed because I figured I could take an Ice Fang. Whatever it wanted to do, I can just take an Ice Fang. Tank whatever, because this is my physical wall, baby. And now here I predict the Roost, and I'm just going to Wood Hammer. This little Roost negates his flying, so that's just pure ground, taking a stab, super effective Wood Hammer. That does a buttload. Okay, here I believe I'm just going to Wood Hammer again in case he wants to Roost or do something cute. I could still live an Ice Fang at this much on confidence, so I'm just going to Wood Hammer to hopefully kill it. And yeah, I tanked that Ice Fang beautifully. And just kill Gliscor with the Wood Hammer. So that's his defensive wall down to my defensive wall. Now in comes his Elf. I'm just going to protect to gain a little bit more lefties. Maybe if it wants to explode or something. I don't know, but it's completely beneficial for me to protect. Now I'm just going to send in Charles or Deathfather. Gonna try and stall out that Life Orb a little bit. And Charles lives, so that's a little bit more Life Orb damage he's going to take. And now I'm going to bring in my 6, which is Luxurious. And I'm bringing this in because it has Quick Attack. At that low, I thought Quick Attack may be able to do that. But now he doesn't fall for the bait. So I get a critical hit Quick Attack, but that does nothing to Swampert. And I'm thinking Earthquake, so I'm going to go into my physical wall, but he hits me with the Ice Beam. So it came and killed my baby. It killed my baby, the jerk. How dare he kill my baby. So yeah, I'm just going to send an Infernape, because I have Grass Knot in this thing. Why? Because it's a mixed date in the old day that was designed to counter the Kamon Swampert switch-in. So yeah, I hit it with the Grass Knot, it dies. And here I'm just going to go into Chill Penguin to just absorb some of the Life Orb hits. He predicts that, goes for the Thunderbolt. And it's going down, it's going down, it's going down. But I live with 7. So he's just going to explode out in style with his last Life Orb hit. That's his Elf down, and let's see, at this point it's just Infernape and Luxray versus Blissey. I believe in the olden days Bliss could survive a close combat from Infernape with no attack investment if it was at full, but at 75%, yeah, that's going to kill. So good game, Kamon. That's it for my last 4th gen game with my first ever team, and I love it so much. Its Wi-Fi servers are down now. I was never able to grab a 6th gen game, or 5th gen game from 2nd before the servers went down, so that's a giant regret. Cooper declined do one final 4th gen. I don't think I got a hold of Mally, and never got a hold of anyone from TPX, so this is to the end of the era, the end of the DS era. It was really enjoyable playing 4th and 5th gen games throughout high school and the beginning of college. I enjoyed it immensely. It was hella fun. And I'm sad to see it go, amongst like plenty of you who will watch this video in the future. Most of that will probably watch this, still think 5th gen is crap, but I love my 5th gen. I like it better than 4th. And I know that's probably going to piss some of my friends off, but yeah. I'm just going to end this off with a quote, and this is just goodbye. This is my send-off to a game series that has meant so much to me, and part of it being closed off from having Wi-Fi battles forever. So, take it away, quote.
We must part now. My life goes on, but my heart won't give you up.